Okay, so this is the unlisted video portion. Just basically extra content here. So, cross, the clue is not adjacent cells anymore, but instead it's cross clues. So, this 3 is done, this 1 is done, this 4 is done, so you can see this game plays itself. Okay, the 2 is done, the 4 is done as well. Now what? I think we might have to think now. So this 3 sees 1, 2, 3, 4 cells. So any mine position would make the other ones marked. But that's not that useful, is it? The other 3 is also almost done. So you would have a situation like this. In that case. And then the 2 is finished, but this hypothetical has gone way out of hand. And it still doesn't say anything, unfortunately. Okay, well, the ones, if you said this was a mine, then this would happen. Basically, I'm just filling in those, marking those as non-mines, because they would hit this hypothetical mine. And then this 3 doesn't have enough. This 3 is underloaded. It can only see 2 mines, so that can't be a mine. Oh, 0, good, good. I love zeros. Okay, so looks like this is a bad idea. If this isn't a non-mine now, then this 3 is complete because it only sees 3. This 3 is also complete because it only sees 3. And this 1's overloaded, so mine is right there. Once again, I have superposition to actually get to this state, but this cell is the one we need to care about. If this is a non-mine, this 2 is complete like this, and this 2 is also complete like this, because it only saw 2 spaces, both of them. And overload the 1, so that's a mine. I'm not sure, but it looks like... Is this 3 done? No, it isn't. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Well, anyway, if this is not a mine, the one... Oh, no, it doesn't. Wow, I was really wrong with my idea. Never mind. Okay, let's try here. So, if this is a non-mine, then this 2 is completed here. This 1 is also completed. And this 2 is also completed in a different meaning, because, like, this 2 sees these slots. There must be a mine there. 1 is completed. And the 3 is underloaded. It can only see 2 mines here. So that must be a mine. And the same is true if there was a mine in this spot now. So there you go. 1 mine. That's good. I think so many things are... No, just kidding. Nothing is getting complete today. This looks flawed, although not that obvious to spot why. But anyway, if that is a non-mine, then this 3 is completed. It only sees 3 tiles. This 3 is also completed. It only sees 3 tiles. And this 2 is now overloaded. This 2 sees 3 mines. That's a mine then. Okay, so if this is a non-mine, the 3 sees its maximum here. The 1 sees its max. The 3 sees its maximum. This 3 also sees its maximum right here. This 2 is still fine, though. This 2 sees its maximum. Only sees 2 cells there. And the 1 sees its maximum. Looks like this 3 has been underloaded again. That's a mine. Not sure if the same is true if this is a mine. But yeah. Let's try it out, I guess. Although, perhaps it's the same result. So, 2 seeds max. 3 seeds max here. Oh, that doesn't work out. Okay, fine. What about if this is a mine? Then this is how it looks. No mine here. No mine here. This 3 is fulfilled there. This 2 can only see here. And the 3 is once again underloaded. So that's what happens when that's a mine. So therefore that is a non-mine. 1 is finished, 2 is finished, and basically the entire board can solve itself at this point. Just by clicking on things that see their maximum in trivial ways, and you can press space, and there you go, unlock XXK. So yay. So here's the unlisted portion for Partition. Okay, so Partition indicates the groups of mines instead of all the mines. Instead of all the individual mines. So that is the difference here. So we have some hypotheticals we could do, like blockading this and forcing the mine to be here, and then forcing this setup for the 3. We know that setup is forced in that situation, even though they look like just individual mines, because, this would be counting as only 2 partitions. The bottom left is actually, this can only be like this. That's the only way to get 2 partitions off of that. Now for this, we don't know if the partition extends like that, which is a possibility, which would make 2 partitions in that case. How about this 3? I don't know. It could be anything still, in my opinion. Okay, the trick here is kind of clever. So, let's say we have a mine here. Now, keep in mind there is a mine here, although there could be both mines here. But anyway, mines exist here and in here. So, for example, if there was a mine here, we would need to reach all the way to the other partition, because this is a 1, in order to have a mine in this area. That means that if you broke that connection by saying this is a non-mine, then we're screwed. Because then, like, we would create 2 partitions this way. So that is a mine. I'm not sure if the same is true here. Ah, yes, it is true here. Because if it's here, then this partition can only extend this way, but not this way anymore, because it'll create 2. So these are both mines as well. This 3, I think, is completed. There's no way to make 3 other than a mine here and a mine here. Yeah. That must connect, because now we have a mine here, and it needs to be only one group. Okay. So now this 2 can't hope to connect. Like, if we had this as a mine, this would need to connect here. Because currently it's these 3 partitions. So we need to do this. But then doing this ruins the 2, which is over here, because it would turn into 1 partition now. That's empty. I think the same is true if this is a mine as well. 1. Well, it can't be here, because that would break it into more partitions than just 1. 3 is done now. It's a mine here and here. I think there's only one way. The mine is here, and the rest are... I mean, this is not a mine. We don't know anything about the top one. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get completely owned if I'm wrong, but isn't this situation with 3 forced? Because no matter what I do here, if I have a mine in this slot, it has to go down anyway because of the 2. So there's a mine here. And if I don't have the mine, I don't know why I switched colors. If I don't have the mine here, then the situation with 3 is the same. Because the 3 will never fit if I have another hypothetical non-mine here, because there's no way to make 3 without ruining this 1. So in other words, the scenario with the 3 looks like this all the time. So there we go. I have 5 mines remaining. I'm not sure what to do with it. Yeah, I guess another thing I don't know is if this is the case. Actually, this 1 must connect, so this is definitely true. And these 2, do they connect? This 1 doesn't connect for sure, so then this can't connect. And now we have 4 remaining. There we go. I can just press space to get that. And W is unlocked.